Hey everyone, Gil here at Camp Patton Family Compound. I want to do a little follow-up on the heat tape that we had installed in our gutters. In December, when we had the polar vortex hit and the temperatures were down as low as -28. You don't remember that? I did a couple of videos on that. Anyways, I'd ordered something because it was getting kind of hard to get out there and unplug and plug in the heat tape, because in some of the areas it's at the end of the house where it's muddy or it's frozen and slick as ice on it, and so there's some bad situations around. So I ordered a couple things and I'm going to show you those to you, and then I'll show you how I installed them out there. All right, these are the two sets I ordered. This one here is a 2-plug unit. So it plugs in, and then 2 plugs plug into it, so I can turn them both on and off at the same time. This is important for the back side, on the north side of the house, where I got the 2 lines running through the long gutter and doing the zigzag on the roof. Now this one here is 3 units with a single plug in it, and I got this for the other 3 because we've got a total of 5 heat tapes set up. So let's go out and show you how these work and why I did. Alrighty, so let's head outside. Alright, so the first one's down here at the end of the house. This is where the 2 heat tapes that are that go along the long gutter and the zigzag up on top. You can see a little bit of it sticking over the top there. Alright, so this has 2 plugs in it, and let's see, it's still frozen. Sometimes I'll step out here and it's, it has a little crust on it, but it is defrosted underneath and they'll slide. So I got 2 of them here set up. Let me get the camera set up here so I can actually show you how it works here. So I got 2 of them there. Let me zoom in on that a little bit. All right, so right here is the indicator light here. And this has, off and on. I can have 3 of these units on here if I wanted to. And so I got, this is number 1. And come on, it's not showing red here. Why is it not showing red? I heard it click. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the red in there. All right, so let me see if I can get in here on it to show the red. There's a red light in there that lets you know it's on when, get the right angle on it here. There we go, there it is. And so right, that's all I need to do is just walk around the corner here. Don't even have to step off the concrete. I can just stick it around, aim it at it, and turn it on, or as this case is now, turn it off, and I can hear it click. All right, the other one, one of the other ones is way over there, and I'm not sure how muddy this is going to be, or slick it is, so we're going to try to walk over there. Not slipping and falling on my behind. Now this set that came with 3, each one of these is numbered. This is number 2, and so I take the unit and I push number 2 on, and the red light came on, and turn it off. This one here is a 300 watt unit. Those 2 over there are each 1,000 watts. So this is the one I use the most, and of course this is the one that draws the most, 2,000 watts while it's on. So then I got the other one out over here, and that one over there is 800 watts, and it's because the length of the tape determines how many watts it is, and that has enough tape up there goes all the way over and it goes back and partially back again. That was just the long piece he got. He brought out the wrong one. He just, rather than screw around with it, he just put it in and called it good. So if I ever have a problem, he said I can call him and they come out and they can put zigzag up on the roof, kind of like they did up over there. So there's that one there. And the last one, that's number 1 on the system. And this one is number 3. And so, let's see here. Not sure. Hey, let me zoom in on this so you can see. And I'm not sure if it's going to show up. I can see it without the camera, but yeah. So it just turns on and off. And so hang on a second. Let me change this around here. I'm going to head back over here. So now I can just, reach out and, hit the remote control. I can turn that one on. I can turn that one on. And the one at the front, I can do it from out here on the edge of the concrete down there, and so I can get both those from down there, which will give me a lot more control over the electrical use of these. Well, like I was talking about at the beginning, back for the polar vortex with the cold and everything, basically it was so cold, but there was enough snow on the roof that it was slowly melting off underneath because it was insulating it from the extreme cold during the nighttime and the daytime. There'd be just a trickle of water coming off. Well, I didn't want to just turn it off and let that trickle of water build up in the gutters and freeze in the gutters. So, because that would have filled up, and that would have been a lot of weight hanging on those gutters if I'd done that. So basically I had to leave it on because these didn't arrive until after it had been on for like 3 weeks straight. So I got it installed. Now I can just turn them on and off as needed when it starts snowing. I like to see how much snow is up there on the roof and determine whether I need to turn it on then or wait several hours to turn it on. That way I'm not wasting electricity when it's not needing to do what it needs to do. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up here now. I'm going to put a link to a video up here, another one down here. I'll put the link to my other channel, Gray Man Prepping, up over here at the top, and I'll put one down here I'll put a playlist down here at the bottom down here. All righty, take care, and I'll see you around.